welcome to Tales of Honor Podcast, a podcast dedicated to telling the true stories of every recipient of the Medal of Honor. Hello everyone, and welcome to today's episode of Tales of Honor Podcast. I'm your host, Christoph Ambrosch, and I have one birthday to go over today before hopping into today's episode number 374. And tomorrow's birthday, January 7th, 1942, belongs to Melvin Morris. He is a former Army Sergeant First Class who earned the Medal of Honor for his actions during the Vietnam War. He will be turning 79 years old, so a very happy 79th birthday to Melvin Morris. That's all the birthdays I have for today. Looks like I have 2 to go over on the next episode. So let's jump right on into today's Tale of Honor. Joseph was born in Buffalo, New York on the 18th of June, 1870, and when he was 26 years old, he enlisted in the U.S. Marine Corps out of Boston, Massachusetts. When he was deployed near Cuba in support of the Spanish-American War, he was a private, and it was his actions during an operation to cut off a communications cable that would earn him the Medal of Honor. The citation reads, "On board the USS Nashville during the operation of cutting the cable leading from Cienfuegos, Cuba, 11 May, 1898. Facing the heavy fire of the enemy, Franklin set an example of extraordinary bravery and coolness throughout this action." Joseph received the Medal of Honor on the 7th of July, 1899, and remained in the Marines. He reached the rank of Sergeant Major and retired in August of 1929 after 33 years of service. Joseph John Franklin died on the 28th of April, 1940, at the age of 69, and he is buried with his wife, Daisy, in the Cypress Hill Cemetery in Brooklyn, New York, Laurel Green Section, Block 1, Grave 312. And that was a Tale of Honor. Thank you for listening to Tales of Honor Podcast. Head on over to talesofhonorpodcast.com where you can read these stories, see other ways to support the show, and easily share a story with your friends and family. Tales of Honor Podcast is written and produced by Christoph Ambrosch, and theme song, A New Beginning, is by Ben Sound. If you have any questions or comments, you can send them to talesofhonorpodcast@gmail.com. And until next time, I'm Christoph Ambrosch. Thanks for listening.